This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister in Napier, James. Good afternoon, and I hope you're well. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. Today I'm introducing a slightly different style of video. As you know, on this channel I seek to bring news, immigration news as it happens, about including developments in case law and changes to Home Office policies that might affect your attempts to settle in the United Kingdom or stay in the United Kingdom lawfully, or indeed get status in the United Kingdom. This video is the first in a different style. I will be releasing more how-to videos as time goes on, which will provide some hopefully practical tips to anyone looking to move to the United Kingdom and or settle in the United Kingdom and comply with the various UK government requirements. One major part of meeting the requirements for indefinite leave to remain, and crucially getting yourself onto the 5-year ILR route rather than the 10-year route, or making the SETLR application, is the Life in the UK test, which is often referred to as the KOLL test. The test asks you some 24 questions about British history, politics and culture. You have to score at least 18 to pass the test. Don't worry, it's not a difficult test to pass, and there are books and various apps that can help you. But you will need to know some British history and key milestones in what makes Britain Britain today. This is part of the government's policy that making sure that people that settle here at least have a basic idea of the country. In this video, I thought I would run through some of the practice questions to give you an idea of what you will be expected to know. In coming videos, I'll go into these topics in more detail in order to give you the best chance to pass the test. The test itself is a multiple choice test, so it won't involve a lot of writing in that respect. So without further ado, here will be some of the questions that you might meet. These are not guaranteed to be in an exam, but give a flavour of it. And as far as I'm aware, I hope I get the questions right. One of the first questions, or one of the common questions that I've met, is why is 1918 an important date for women's rights? Now, there are four potential answers. A, women were given the right to vote. B, equal pay laws were passed. C, women could stand for election. Or D, divorce laws were introduced. The correct answer is A. After the suffragette movement and the contribution to the war effort, women were rewarded with the right to vote. Now, secondly, true or false? This is another type of common question. The pledge at the citizenship ceremony is, I will give my loyalty to the United Kingdom and respect its rights and freedoms. I will uphold its democratic values. I will observe its laws faithfully and fully fulfil my duties and obligations as a British citizen. Now, obviously the answer to that is that's a correct assertion. 3, true or false? The UK is made up of England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. Yes, the answer is true. There are 4 countries in the Union. Fourth question might prove a bit tricky. Julius Caesar led a Roman invasion of Britain in A, 55 BC, B, 65 BC, C, 100 AD. Well, he was dead by 100 AD, and the correct answer is A, 55 BC. 5, now this is a question that is quite important. In 1947, independence was granted to A, 9 countries, B, 8 countries, C, 7 countries. Now the correct answer is A, and obviously people from the subcontinent will be very aware of it in 1947. 6. In the May 2010 general election held in the United Kingdom, A, Labour won an overall majority, B, no political party won an overall majority, C, the Liberal Democrats won an overall majority. The answer is obviously B, they formed a coalition government. 7. Prime Minister Harold Macmillan was famous for, and this is Prime Minister going back to the 1950s, A, the wind of change speech, B, nationalisation of the coal mines, gas, water and electricity, C, reforming the education system. The correct answer is A, B, the nationalisation took place under the Labour government following the Second World War. 8. The people elected a Labour government in A, 1945, B, 1943, C, 1933. Now the answer there is obviously A, when Clement Attlee swept to power and Winston Churchill was kicked out. 9, true or false? Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland have parliaments or assemblies of their own with devolved powers in defined areas. Now, Anyone that's watched the news and seen the SNP in particular will know that the correct answer is, of course, true. 10. True or false? Great Britain refers to England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. The answer to that, strangely enough, is actually false. It is not the correct answer to it. As I say, the Union refers to the 4 countries. So as I said at the beginning, the real test is made up of 24 questions. These are some that I've picked out at random, and you will need to get 18 correct, so a 75% test score. As I say, it does cover a wide range of topics and especially a large period of English history, or British history rather, to be correct, going back to, as I say, Julius Caesar. As I say, I will go into it in further depth in more videos if people like them, but now that should give you a taste of what to expect. I cannot stress how important the life in the UK test is, because it's actually one of the last steps towards getting indefinite leave to remain. The process can be time consuming and complicated, but if you apply yourself to it, then you shouldn't have too much in the way of problems. It is vital that you do submit the Life in UK test when you make an application for settlement. You could get to here 10 years lawfully, submit your application without the Life in the UK test, and the Home Office will just give you 2 years until you actually pass the test, and keep giving you 2 years. So it is worth concentrating on it. If you get stuck with any of this, or if there's any particular problems, or you're not sure about what sort of application to make and whether you need the Life in the UK test, you can always contact me and I'll do my best to help you. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different type of video. There'll be lots of how-to videos, such as how to make an application, what type of application, how to prepare for an appeal, what goes on at an appeal, just some more sort of general information about the practical steps that are needed in the United Kingdom to stay here or get here lawfully. And in fact, there'll be another one on how to make an entry clearance application and make it successfully, because I see an awful lot of them to refuse. I hope you've enjoyed this informative video rather than just reporting on what Priti Patel has or hasn't done, or what the courts have or haven't said. If you have, please let me know and I'll produce more of these videos. If on the other hand they're not that popular, I won't. It's as simple as that. I'm here to provide information and to try to help as much as I can, and I hope that this has been helpful and useful. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay well. Please keep yourself safe. Thank you again. Please subscribe. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.